Guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I stumbled upon something very interesting. It's about semen retention, and it's about a Dr. Chiropractic Chiropractic. I don't even know how they pronounce his name, but he mentioned some very good things about semen retention, and I wanted us to watch it together. So here it goes.
I was toying around a subject called semen retention. There are people who believe that if you go for long periods, as in if you practice celibacy, you actually introduce a new energy into your body. Has this crossed paths with what you have learned in the process of becoming?
In a different way, yes.
How so?
You see, most men will be a 2-minute man, or 1 minute, or 1 second, 5 seconds men. A lot of us will be like that. There was a post about men and fertility in NTV, in Nation, I think yesterday. And what happens is that if you are able, we say sharpening the knife, if you're able to sharpen your knife, desensitize your knife. If you're able to desensitize your knife, then you are able to hold longer.
You see, I wanted to capture the look on his face.
And you can have the journey even for half an hour, and not get to get to the climax and release.
Yes.
If you're able to do this, not only do you help your body internally, but you also help how your sharpness of the brain. It helps re-energize your body. Okay, that's number one. Why? Because every time you just come and release, you're wasting energy. You're draining your body. You're making your body weak.
You see what I've been saying all this while, right? Even if you're married, I've said this in my videos, like, it's a myth, right? That people keep saying that, oh, you need to be having sex with your wife every day. I think that is wrong. It's really wrong, especially when you want to preserve your energy. You can't be having sex every day, but we'll talk about that some other time.
So if you are able to sharpen your knife and make your knife desensitive, then what will happen is that you don't waste as much calories, as much energy, because every time you go, it's millions of cells that you release. It takes almost a month for you to get that energy back. So if you are doing it,
this doctor got me scared, because I actually thought that it would take about 7 days for you to like really regain, but for him to say that it takes about a month for you to like really recover, well, that's insane. I hope it's not as much, but I do get what he's trying to say, that if you really want to fully energize yourself, it's really going to take like about a month, right? And even me, I have experienced this before, like, yeah. So there's some truth to what he's saying.
Daily, you can see how weak your body gets over time.
So what you're saying is you need to be economical with horniness. That's number one. And number two, the people who stay the long distance, the marathoners, are the healthiest people we have.
Yes, the less you ejaculate, the better.
And here we've been making fun of people.
Do you hear that? The lesser you ejaculate, the better.
Each other. Now people, mtu amepiga flight mpaka America, we bado unafanya the same thing. So it's actually healthy.
That's what it should be.
So your advice to people is to be long-term sinners. It helps you.
Yes. If you're long-term, if you run marathon.
He means long-term sinners. So if you're having sex, if you're sinning, that means you're having sex before marriage. What he meant, long-term sinners, is like what he was supposed to say was occasional sinners, right? Not long-term sinners.
Like Eliud, you see, he's strong and healthy.
Yeah.
Why? You need that stamina to last long haul.
Yes.
So if you're able to desensitize your body and reduce the amount of ejaculation that you do, you're gonna get your body more stronger by far than when you keep on ejaculating every time.
So when you have sex for a long time, if I can say it like that, you're actually treating yourself.
If you're able to control, if you're able to control,
hospitality.
If you're able to control, and not through drugs though. Don't take Cialis and think that is prolonging it. That's not it.
What's the science behind that?
What?
In terms of, as in the energy, you've explained the energy goes back into your body.
Yes.
And you don't lose it.
You don't lose the energy. Because remember, this place here below the novel is called the Dantian.
Yes.
It's where you hold everything about your energy, and that's where you store it.
Yes.
You have, Indians will call them chakras. And it's here where you store everything. And every time you keep on releasing it, you weaken this area. This area becomes weak.
Yes.
When your muscles there becomes weak, then you also have a weak erection.
So so for the people who practice the opposite of yoga inaitwa nyongai, like the nyongi apparatus, wale watu wa kunyonga, inamaanisha they by doing that, there are people who come from the point of you are actually strengthening your eggs. Like your system now produces new eggs and you become healthier by that. Can that stand a scientific? Can it be judged on a table of science?
I'm not very sure about the yoga. I don't know much about what you're referring to.
You don't know yoga, but you know nyonga.
Yes, the nyonga what they're talking about. But I know yoga. But what I know is if you and anybody can do this. Any man can do this. Any man who struggles with the premature ejaculation can do this.
Yes.
If you are able to desensitize, and that means you have to
make it blunt.
Yes, you have to. Yeah, you like you know.
I like the way he is doing with his arm, as if like you can actually like sharpen your dick, right? That's that's just how he's demonstrated. It's so funny.
Stimulate it, and when you're about to ejaculate, you stop, and then you have to stimulate it the other way, and then.
I think it's called Kegel, right? Something Kegel, something. I'll put it somewhere down there. Right? It's like Kegel exercise, something like that. You like try and it's the same muscles that you use to control your pee. That's how it works. So it's that same muscle that you can use to like pull back the sperm when you feel it's coming out. I've actually perfected it myself, but yeah, it needs training afterwards. You have to keep training at it.
When you're about to ejaculate, you stop, and you do this for a period of time. Make sure you don't ejaculate.
So you can actually gym your.
Yes, it's called sharpening the knife.
Oh Lord.
So if you're able to do it and don't ejaculate, and you do it consistently for a month, you can take it to the bank. You will last at least 20 minutes.
You increase your time.
Yes, you increase your time. If you do it longer, you increase the time more.
Okay.
Okay? And the longer you're able to stay there that way, then you're able to satisfy your partner very well. Yeah, because women will take longer to get where they need to be.
Yes.
And most of us men are impatient.
Yes.
So
because it's not a competition.
Yes. So
we need to do other things. Like we are busy people.
But you see, that's the problem. That's the problem. Then
then we normally
say the female genitalia knows it does not know money or things.
Yes.
It knows pleasure. If you're able to play good pressure with it.
The guy is spitting game. The female genitalia doesn't know money or anything other thing. It just knows pleasure, right? So that is to say that, which is a fact, women want you to go longer than necessary. We definitely just want to, like, we have the urge and we just want to come. But for women, like, they want you to keep going on and on and on and on. And most men, including myself, despise that, right? We just want to do, and like when we're done, right? If we want to go some more, fine, we go some more. But apart from that, like, we don't want to keep on going on. Well, some of us do, maybe the younger ones, but not at my age.
And by playing pleasure with it, you need to be able to know how to arouse it and how to keep yourself longer there. Then there was nowhere she will go, whether you have anything or you don't have.
Did you hear that? So if you can keep up with her, then she's not going anywhere. But if you can't, she's gonna like bail on you.
We're not going nowhere. Because no one else out there will be able to keep the same rate.
Thank you for introducing men to a different kind of a gym.
That's interesting. That's so interesting. Wow. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I did. So yeah, I guess I hope I'm getting this right. Kegel exercises are the ones that is like it's a it's a new kind of gymming, right? So you have to like and let me tell you something. Part of what I tell you guys is once you're masturbating, right, your dick becomes like weaker and you will not be able to. That's actually what I mentioned even yesterday about ED, erectile dysfunction. The moment you're always jacking off, your dick gets limp, right? And you find it difficult to actually do this Kegel. Well, not the Kegel itself. You actually find it difficult to stay longer in a woman. So you need to try as much as possible to eliminate masturbation altogether. And you practice with a woman, right? You practice with your wife. That's what you need to do. So, and then see how long you can last. Try as much as possible to do what the doctor said, and you'll be fine. You can last longer, and of course, you keep your wife around, right? You satisfy her, she'll be happy with you, and basically, that's what it's all about. Like, you're supposed to satisfy your wife, keep her, so that she can born you kids, yada yada yada. That's it. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. So if you like my content, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.